is today. It's these Australians who have played a vital role in forming the legend of the Anzac and giving our nation its unique Australian identity. As a part of the Kokoda Track Leadership Program, myself, 2 teachers and 9 other students will have the opportunity of walking the historic Kokoda Track in September of next year, the site of significant battles between Japanese and Australian forces in World War II. From this experience, I hope to gain a better understanding of what our Australian troops went through. I am expecting to take part in a both mentally and physically challenging experience, but understand that these difficulties will be nothing in comparison to what our Australian troops went through in 1942. As 16-year-olds, it can be hard to comprehend that many of these soldiers were but a few years older than I am now. It's difficult to imagine the hardships that these Australians, both young and old, went through. I believe that it is important that the youth of today are interested in the legend of the Anzac, as it is this generation that will continue this spirit that encompasses the qualities of mateship, courage, endurance and sacrifice. It is important that we, as a nation, are able to appreciate and understand the freedom that we have today, a concept that is demonstrated in a statement from Bob Carr, former Premier of New South Wales and Australian Minister for Foreign Affairs, who stated, "This is a day, not of celebration, but of national memory. It's a day where we learn and learn again of the horrors of purposeless war. It's a day for looking after your mates, cherishing your home, your neighbourhood and family. It's a day for realising how rare this wonderful country of ours is and how precious it is, lest we forget."
On the 11th of November 1918, the guns of the Western Front fell silent after more than 4 years of continuous warfare. This brought an end to the Great War, which we now call the First World War. The men and women who fought, not just in the First World War, but also in all other wars that Australia has been involved in, both in the past and the present, gave their lives so that we may have the free and prosperous lives that we know today. It is important that we understand the sacrifices made by our servicemen and women over the years, and that we continue to acknowledge and respect the ultimate sacrifice that they have made for our freedom. Next year, I will have the privilege and honour to walk the historic Kokoda Track with my fellow peers. As part of this incredible experience, I hope to gain a better understanding of what our soldiers endured whilst fighting for our homeland, and also to gain further gratitude for the efforts of both the Australian and Papua New Guineans who contributed to the defence against perhaps the closest threat Australia has seen. We should be grateful to those that have helped preserve our nation and way of life through their sacrifice. In doing so, we keep bright the memory of those lives. It is in the remembrance of these things that communities across Australia come together on this day.